Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. 20% off all green gear. Promo code FATHER, all caps. Ricky Gervais for Speaker of the House. Why not? Because he's speaking what we're all thinking. He's speaking the truth. And that is taboo to the left. The left and truth cannot mix. Oil and water, they don't go together. They can't. So why is Ricky Gervais in hot water? Because he committed the ultimate sin and made jokes about the Ku Klux Trans. How dare you? If I had a white glove, I'd slap your face with it, sir. How dare you make jokes about somebody? Well, you can make jokes about whoever you want, just not the Ku Klux Trans. Their version of the world sucks. It's void of enjoyment and humor. These are called jokes. And they was fucking hilarious. I'll put a link in the description box to one of the articles. His jokes are hilarious. What's the problem? Even if you are in the Ku Klux Trans, you should be laughing at that shit. And one of the dumbest things in that article is, I don't know if they're whatever the fuck they are, but they're talking about, she says, I've seen more trans comedians posting funnier stuff than this. No, you haven't. Stop lying. Because there are no funny trans comedians. And if there are any funny trans comedians, they don't even buy into this shit. Because as soon as you start bringing that shit up, talking about what you're offended by, and you can't say this, we're tired of it. Shut up. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say or what you think, because you're always offended by everything. So what if this man's making jokes? Here's an idea. Don't watch it. Don't watch his special on Netflix. Cut it out of your life. Why put yourself through that? Why put yourself through all this offensive material when you can just not? Or do they want to? They want something to bitch about. They want something to complain about. That's why they keep watching this shit. And Ricky Gervais is the same guy from, what was it, about 2 years ago now? Who he was hosting the Oscars and letting those blue check marks, sick, Hollywood fuckers have it. He said, if you win an award, get up here, thank your God, sit down and shut up. Nobody cares what you have to say about social issues. You're rich. You don't deal with regular people problems. Shut up. Good. I say the same thing to these dumbasses who are giving him backlash for making hilarious jokes. Ricky Gervais is funny as shit. He's a professional. It's what he does for a living. And he was making jokes about the absurdity of people's pronouns and how they act if you get them wrong, like it's an offense to their very being. Nobody knows what you are by looking at you. You can't hold regular people out in public accountable. They don't know you. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you're trying to be. They don't know what happened in their life that got you all fucked up to think you're the opposite sex, gender, whatever. I'm tired of the backlash. Nobody cares anymore. Fuck you guys. You guys cry, bitch, and moan about everything. You call me the wrong things. Who gives a shit? That reminds me. There's a little story time. I'm trying to tell you a story. So, a few years back, man, this must have been like 8 or 9 years ago. I don't know. I'm working at Trader Joe's, and we used to have a women's bathroom in a men's bathroom. And we would have to physically go over there and let people in the bathroom because of the fucking homeless people. They go in there, trash the bathroom, shave, shoot up. Who knows what they were doing in there? But Jericho, they're just down on their luck. Every homeless guy has a stick and a bindle on the end, waiting for an empty train car to take him to his next adventure. Shut up. No, they're not. So this fool who had been shopping at the store forever, I thought he was a girl. He had no facial hair, dressed like a girl, was always hanging out with girls. Thought he was a girl. So he comes up to me and says, I need to use the restroom. So I take him over to the restroom and I unlock the woman's bathroom. And he looks at me and goes, bruh. I just start laughing. I'm like, I don't fucking know what you are. I'm going off by what you look like. Oh man, that shit was funny. That reminds me of something else. This lady comes in and she looks just like this other customer who just had a baby. Oh yeah, you know where this is going. What not to say 101. And so I see this lady and I could swear that that's her. And so I go up to her and I ask her, so how's the baby? And she looks at me and goes, I don't have a baby. Whoops. Hey, let me put my hand on your shoulder and brace myself so I can pull my foot out of my mouth. That shit was funny. But so is Ricky Gervais. Hilarious. But again, right on cue, what do? Complain about, oh, you can't say jokes about us. It's just jokes. Toughen the fuck up or drop out of the public forum. Because if he got up there and made jokes about cis women and cis men, you wouldn't have a problem with that, would you, Ku Klux Trans? You'd be in the comment section, oh, Ricky Gervais is hilarious. But when the joke gun is pointed at you, you can't handle it and you want somebody canceled. Cancel yourself. Can you do self-cancellation? Cancel yourself, Ku Klux Trans. You guys have gone too far. You're bitching about too much stuff. You're like the friend where every time you see him, oh, something's wrong. Something's going wrong. Something happened. Somebody did something to me. Something. It's always something with you fuckers. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares anymore. Ricky Gervais is a comic treasure. You want to combat it? Why don't you put some jokes together that are actually funny and people will laugh and you can rise to the level of Ricky Gervais. But until you do, shut your face. You guys do that. You guys are void of fun and enjoyment. There needs to be a time where you get to unplug and enjoy yourself and just be entertained. But you guys can't even find enjoyment and entertainment. You are wearing your welcome. You're wearing it out. You're skating, like my dad would tell me, you're skating on thin ice. Okay? We're getting tired of this shit. Eventually, America is going to snap back on you. You are going to feel the backlash. You will be canceled. So if you don't want that to happen, be quiet and go back into your corner of obscurity. Nobody cares. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.